Welcome back. So great to have you. And hi, if you're new here, my name is Nara. I am a full-time assistant editor of social media and marketing, as well as a full-time business management student. I know it is a lot. And today's Monday, and we're just gonna talk about all the things that we've done in the last week, all the things we're looking forward to, goals, dreams, etc., etc., etc. But before we get into it, I want to try something new that I want to incorporate in all my videos going forward, which is mindful affirmations. I got this as a birthday gift, I guess earlier this year, from my best friend in the whole wide world, Emily, aka Cousin. Shout out to you, girl. I love you. But I love these. I keep them next to my bed, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to use them as a way to sort of set the intentions for the week. So the last one I had on here, which I have not changed in a while, is the planet is an extension of my home. Therefore, I take care of it the same way I take care of my home. I don't take great care of my home. I'm trying. I got my Christmas decor up right now. I got a little garland with some ribbons. I have some lights over here, which are not very well lit, so I probably have to change the battery on those soon. And then over there is my little gingerbread, and then above there is my cute little Christmas plant. I want to get more Christmas stuff now that I actually have an apartment and not just a shoebox room that is part of a co-living apartment. Anyways, all that to say, I'm trying to treat my home and the planet the way I want them to be treated. So whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and pick our next quote of the week. This is our weekly intention quote. All right, let's see. Let me just first thing I grab. These cards are very large, and this is kind of hard to do one-handed. All right. I am so grateful to be alive, healthy, and thriving. Wow. What a great little affirmation to have this wonderful week of Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving the week that I'm posting this, not Thanksgiving the week that I'm filming this. And me saying that means that I have to post this now, the week of Thanksgiving. So editing me, you can't put this one off. Wow, I love this. I am so grateful to be alive, healthy, and thriving. Very true. I have had a brush with death a couple times in my life, in no small part to my failing gallbladder. So I really resonate with this one here. All right, let me put that off to the side. Also, I'm being such a Gen Z person right now, having the mic attached to a spatula. I don't know. I've seen a lot of other girls do this, and I think it's fun. And I like to have something to hold when I talk, because otherwise I don't really know what to do with my hands. Solution? Should we keep her? Is she a keeper? I don't know. We're going to find out. Anyways, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I literally have a to-do list here of all the things I want to talk about, because I have to have some sort of plan. Okay, so we did our intro, we did our quote of the week. Oh my God. Okay. So we're doing a little time traveling right now, because as of filming, for me, it is before November 19th. But when you guys see this, it'll be after November 19th. What is the significance of November 19th? Well, that marks 9 years on this exact YouTube channel. 9 years! That's disgusting. I made this channel when I was 15 years old. It was in 2016. I was 15 years old, had my quinceañera, did the whole 9 yards, and I made this channel because I had to make a video for my chemistry class. And it's actually the very first video, and I think the video for that chemistry class marks to the day I made the channel, I think. Because I think I specifically made the channel so that I could share the video with my teacher to show in class. So that's tea. And it is public. So if you want to see the cringiest shit ever, go click oldest on the channel and give it a watch. It's called Draw My Life Sodium because Draw My Lives were like the thing in the 2010s. Like that was the thing. And I thought it was so funny to do that for the element of sodium for my chemistry class in 2016. And honestly, I kind of ate. Maybe I should do like a reaction to that video. And like I have a bunch of old high school videos. Maybe if you guys want to see me do a reaction to like old videos from nearly 10 years ago, maybe that's like a 10-year anniversary thing. Maybe that's something we do next year. But let a girl know because I would love to roast myself and also admire how funny and smart I was back then as well. But yeah, so it's been 9 years of the YouTube channel. Crazy. And it's funny, like when I started, I had no inkling of what I wanted to do with my life or if I would even like be posting on here really. Like I said, I mostly use this channel just to like share school projects with people because I thought I was like so cool and so I mean I was a very creative and I had a lot of cool ideas. It's just so weird. Like back then I was watching BuzzFeed videos and keying over, you know, all these different YouTubers and no one around me understood the obsession. No one got the lore. And here I am now, nearly 10 years later. That is so weird to say. And I not only post YouTube videos here pretty consistently for the last couple months now. You know, I've taken my hiatuses here and there, but you know, this is still a creative outlet for me. But on top of that, I also have a career in YouTube. I work for YouTubers, and I've been doing that since I graduated from community college. So strange. Such a weird thing. Oh my gosh. But like, look how far I've come. And it's only up from here. It is only up from here because I've hit rock bottom. Oh, I have hit rock bottom. So, you know, I can't believe it. It's insane. Absolutely insane. So I am so grateful to be alive, healthy, and thriving, as my little affirmation of the week says. And I hope that you can feel this way as well. And if you don't, I hope you can work towards this feeling because it's a great feeling. All right. On to business. Like I said, I have my little checklist here, so don't mind me as I stare at my computer to get ideas of what to talk about. I have like a whole bullet list. So I kind of want to break up this video into sections like I did for the last one. We did like school work and things to look forward to. I don't really have a lot on the school front, so I thought I would break this video down by what I've been up to versus my goals for the week. This is a sort of like setting our intentions for the week type video. And then the looking forward to, because as my therapist always makes me do at the end of all of our sessions, I have to list things that I have to look forward to until the next time I see her. It just helps me not be anxious or depressed. So I thought I would do that here with you guys as well. It's something that I've been practicing for probably a little over a year now, and I love it. So I thought that might be a fun way to structure this video. Anyways, so on to our first like broad topic, what I've been up to. Well, as of recording, it has been raining so much in LA, like so much rain here in LA, and it's cold. I don't have a heater. I mean, I do. You can, if you see that right there, yeah, it's a gas heater, and I don't have it turned on because I worry it'll get too hot, and I have a dog and I don't want her to like accidentally burn herself on it. I've never had a gas heater, so like, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. But also like I live in a studio and it is so easy for me to heat up my apartment by just like turning my oven on to make dinner. And then even my landlord when I moved in was like, just get a space heater. You will only ever need it like 2 times a year. But it's not that cold. Like, I mean, it's colder than it normally is, but I've been able to like bundle up with sweaters and leggings. And then if you can see her, Maple's in the bed right now. And so we've been sleeping together to help us both stay warm because it's a little difficult like at night. But during the day, it's like fine. But no, she's been like really wet outside. Poor Maple has been cooped up all weekend with me. She wanted to go for a walk. We got like one walk in when it stopped raining at one point, but other than that, we've been like pretty much stuck indoors. So I think she's getting a little cabin fever. The weekend is typically her time to like frolic because I'm at work most of the week. So I feel bad for her, but I think she's handling it like the good girl she is, you know? I think she's just happy to be alive, healthy and thriving as they say. Yeah. And then let's see what I'm trying to think like what else I've been up to. Cooking and meal prepping, like I said, helping me keep the apartment warm, but also prepping for the work week ahead and a lot of YouTube. Yeah, I as far as school is concerned, because like isn't that the whole point of of my vlogs, of my little sit down videos, is talking about school. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I haven't done jack shit for school in the last week. And the stuff I did the week before, questionable if I would call it schoolwork because I only did it for like 30 minutes. The thing is I'm so ahead in class, like I'm an entire month ahead, that even me taking like the last like 2 weeks to not really do much is not impacting my ability to accelerate because I'm so ahead. So I have not really touched school. I will do schoolwork this week. That once we get to the goal section, I will do schoolwork this week. But instead, no, I've been pouring a lot of my energy into like more creative stuff. As of you guys seeing this video, the video that I just finished working on will already be out. It's the finding balance video. I think I think as when I publish it, the title like like on the title line of the video is something about like being a full-time student and working full-time, or like I work full-time and I'm a full-time student. It's something like that, but then the thumbnail says like finding balance or how like can you do both? It's like one of the two. I'm doing like A/B testing, so whatever ends up sticking is what sticks, but I call it the finding balance video because I was talking about, you know, navigating the two things and finding balance in my life and blah blah blah. And that video in particular, I feel like I really resonated with while I was filming it, while I was editing it. I put a lot of effort into the thumbnail, which is something I don't typically do. Not because I don't think I should. I definitely should put more effort into making thumbnails. I think it's more of just a skill issue, one, because I don't have a lot of thumbnail experience. So it's one of those things of like, I don't know what I'm doing, so then I don't like really try, and then it's like, well, then I still don't know what I'm doing, so then they don't look that great. But also, I don't know, I feel like by the time I get to the thumbnail, not my computer turning off, I feel like by the time I get to the thumbnail, I am kind of like drained. I'm like done. I don't want to work on the video anymore. Which maybe talks to the point of like sometimes when I post things, I'm not like super in love with what I make. So yeah, but I don't know, with this video, I was really into it. I was having a fun time editing. Even though it was like a fairly simple video, I was really into the structure, going into it. Like I filmed it. And a lot of times when I film, I don't really know what I'm going for necessarily. Like I have a topic, but I don't see the edit in my mind yet. And like being an editor or an assistant editor of social media and marketing, being my day job, sometimes I like come home and editing is like the last thing I want to do. But with that video in particular, it was so easy. It felt like breathing when I was making it. So even like the thumbnail process was really fun. So I would say in the last week, it's mostly been YouTube. Like I've mostly just been editing that video. I spent so much time making thumbnails. I had so many polls on my Instagram, which if you don't follow me, at Nara Studios on Instagram. Going forward, I will probably do more of them. So if you're into that kind of stuff and you want to give me your opinion on thumbnails or like topic ideas, I've been doing a lot of polls over there. So like go give me a follow. I guess I should like plug myself more or whatever. But no, I've been having such a fun time with it. And even at work, I was like during lunch break asking a couple of my coworkers like which ones they liked better. And then I'm in the Discord I'm in, Edit Hers, run by Rachel, the editor. Shout out to her. I shout out her in probably every video because she is that awesome. No, I love that Discord server because that's another resource where like I go in, I'm like, hey guys, I'm working on a thumbnail, like any advice? And one of the girls in there who she's an editor, but she does thumbnail gig work on the side. She gave me some really like solid advice based on actual data and her experience being a professional thumbnail designer. So I really appreciated that, which honestly made it even more fun because, you know, I felt like I had this insider knowledge I didn't have before. I've been working in YouTube for like a few years now, but you know, I am not a thumbnail designer. So that was something I was lacking in expertise, but no, it was really cool and I had a lot of fun with it. And then, like I said, it's just been like a really creative week. Like my brain has just been like go, go, go. So like with YouTube, I've also done a lot of creative writing, which I won't speak on too much because I have a few like writing projects that I kind of cycle through. Will they ever amount to anything? I don't know. But one of them in particular I picked up again. It's of the book variety. And I was having a really fun time with it yesterday and earlier this morning. And yeah, I just like, I don't know, I've just been in this really like good headspace creatively. So that's been really fun. I've also been painting. I did watercolor with a friend. I had another friend like send me a letter, like a really, really cute letter with a hand painted like pumpkin for the Thanksgiving season. And so I wrote her letter back and like I gave her one of my paintings and I put like stickers and I decorated the whole thing and it was really fun. A lot of creative things, a lot of time spent with friends, catching up with friends. I feel like I've spoken to so many people in the last week, which doesn't always happen. Sometimes my weeks can be a little, you know, outside of work, when I'm at home. I can be a little introverted, isolated sometimes, especially if I'm like really focused on school. But no, I think this last week I've really like poured a lot of my time into my friendships and into my hobbies, which has been really nice. And I think a well-deserved little break from school, you know, just shifting my focus onto something else. But like I said, I have not touched school. I've not done any schoolwork in like a week. So that is definitely something that I need to do in the coming week. I also haven't worked out in the last couple weeks because I was sick for like a good hot minute. And I had this like lingering cough for the longest time. And I think up until like probably this past week was when I finally kicked the cough. But I just haven't worked out like in like 2 to 3 weeks. One, because I was sick, and two, I don't know, I just like I fell out of the routine. So that's the other thing is like this week I'm like, okay, I like need to work out. Oh my God, I forgot like the most dramatic thing that happened to me. I had a leak in my ceiling. I don't know if I've talked about this yet. I like film videos and they don't come out sequentially to me filming. But I don't think I've like spoken about this like yet. But no, I have a leak. It happened like God, like a week or two ago now. Time is an illusion. But basically, like, I was sitting here filming a. Oh, I just kicked the camera. I was sitting here filming a different video. What video? I don't know. It's all a blur. But I was filming a video and then a helicopter came over and it was so loud. I was like, well, shoot, I have to stop filming because this helicopter is just ruining my audio. And so I stopped filming. And then I was sitting here, like, just kind of in silence, like, waiting for this helicopter to go away. And then I hear, like, this really weird, like, tick drip sound. And then I was like, that's weird. Like, is something in the bathroom, like, not, did I leave the sink on? Like, what's going on? Because it was coming from, like, that general vicinity, which is where the bathroom is. And so I walk over to the bathroom, I just, like, it's a dripping noise. I hear it. I walk into the bathroom, I close the door behind me. The sound's not there. Step back out, I still hear it. Come to find out, the closet right next to my bathroom, from the light socket, it was just leaking water for some reason. And of course, that is the closet where I keep all of my clothes and like most of my things that I keep telling myself I'll organize and give a home, but then never do. So it was like full of tote bags and like grocery bags of just like random stuff. A lot of tech was in there. Thankfully, and in some weird way, the helicopter blessed me. The leak, I was able to find it probably within the first 30 minutes it started. And I only know that because I had gone to that closet to get something to wear for the video I was filming. And then I had to stop. So it was just like weird how it worked out. But yeah, so they did put a temporary clamp on the pipe. They said the pipe just like, I guess, went bad or something. I'm not a plumber. I don't know. But yeah, so there's a gaping hole in the ceiling of my closet. I can't put anything in there because I'm just waiting for maintenance to come by and fix it. Like I said, the leak has stopped, but they said they have to replace the whole pipe because I guess it just like needs to be. And then they'll have to let it dry out again after they replace the pipe. And then they'll put new drywall and like fix the ceiling and the gaping hole in my ceiling. So God knows how long that's gonna take. But in the meantime, I have like all of my clothes are on the other side of this bookcase and it's stressing me out, but it's also forcing me to clean. So maybe a blessing in disguise. I don't know. But yeah, that was definitely the craziest thing that happened to me in the last week. What is life? But hey, at least I'm a renter. Because if I owned a home and I had a leak, I think I would actually like go mental. Like I think I would start crawling at the walls, crawling at the ceiling, my leaking ceiling. Like I don't know. I'm so blessed that I rent because at least it's their problem. It's not mine. I don't have to do anything. I just have to sit here and look cute and wait for them to fix it. So at least there's that. And then what else? I don't know, like work. Work is work. Like I don't know what to tell y'all. We're coming up on the holidays. So it's like I feel like everyone knows Q4 is like crunch time. It's like gotta get everything out before the holidays. So it's just a crunchy time. It's a crunchy time. There's a lot going on. But no complaints from me because I love my job and I don't know, I feel human. I feel like I have been doing a lot of like really great stuff for myself over the last week, which is amazing. But that doesn't mean I don't have things to do going forward. So my goals for this week, for the week that goes after the week that I just talked about. It's a little late. Can you tell I'm tired? No, my goals for this week, again, I wrote all these down. So, like I said, I have not done any schoolwork in like a week, and it's fine because I'm ahead, but I can't keep saying that because then I'll be behind and then it'll be a whole thing. So, I'm going to finish Innovative and Strategic Thinking. That is the class I'm currently in. It is literally just 2 papers that I have to do. I don't know how intensive they are. I like barely looked at the material. I just know that it's 2 assignments and hopefully they don't take me that long. Those are the goals for the week. I'm giving myself a hard deadline of Sunday because I update you guys on Mondays so then I can let you know if I actually finished it or not. That is like a hard goal I have. Another goal I have for the week is to start working out again after taking that hiatus from when I was sick and also just general lack of motivation, laziness, whatever you want to call it. I was working out like 1 day a week pretty consistently for a couple months and I just want to get back to it. I would love to do twice a week. I do time blocking. I like map out my calendar every Sunday before I go into the work week. So I definitely like could do twice a week. I just have to like get myself to do it, which is the hard part. But that is also a goal I have. My third goal for the week, perchance, I might go see Sabrina Carpenter. She is performing right now, actually, at Crypto as we speak. I think the show started like 40 minutes ago. Surprise, I don't film these on Mondays, but we're talking on a Monday. I try to do some pre-production. I try to be ahead of it sometimes. No, but she is in town as of filming, and I went to her first leg of Short and Sweet, and anyone who knows me knows that I am a massive Sabrina Carpenter fan. I have been latched on to that woman since Girl Meets World premiered, and I heard the opening theme song where she sang, and I was obsessed. And then Can't Blame a Girl for Trying came out. Everyone and their mother was covering it on a ukulele, and I was just like, oh my god, I love this woman. Girl back then, but now she's a woman. No, I love her, and we're fairly similar in age, so I feel like her music very much, like, I don't know, it fits the stages of life. I've listened to every single album. I don't have every single album. I would love to own every single album. Trying to get back into my music collecting. That's another thing, but I want to go try to see her again. I'm just wanting to go on probably a weekday when most people wouldn't go. And then I'm also going to show up like right as the opener starts playing and try to get tickets when the scalpers are desperate and just need someone to buy the tickets. Otherwise, they lost their money. So that's the idea. I'm already looking at one of the days, and as of right now, tickets for that day, like for really shitty seats, is like $118, which is way less than what I paid the first time I went. And I figured the closer to the start of the event, of the concert, even if I wait like 5 minutes into the show starting, I could probably get it a little cheaper. I'm hoping to do under 100. That is like my delusional goal. Will it happen? I have no idea. I don't even need to like have a good view. I just kind of want to be there for the vibes and listen to the music. I'm a fan. What can I say? And I finally live in a town where I can actually see her on a regular basis. And that's lovely. And I love that for me. So that's a soft goal I have. Perchance I'll go see Sabrina again, just depending on how the price looks and how I'm feeling on the given day. Another goal I have for this week is to clean the entirety of my kitchen. Like I said, I don't always take the best care of my apartment. It's kind of messy. Right now it looks really cute because I spent the whole day cleaning, and also I was anticipating filming, and so I was like, I can't come on here and not like try. So my bed is made. I've got like Scooby here, I've got Maple there. I reorganized the bookshelf, put up Christmas decorations. I did the dishes, which I don't do often, so that was like a big win for me. But no, I have a lot of the stuff that I had to pull out of the closet. Most of it is over here, but a lot of it is in the kitchen behind the baby gate, so that Maple can't mess with it when I'm not home and like I'm at work, because I leave her to roam free, I don't let her in the kitchen because safety. So that's where all that stuff is. So my kitchen is just like really overcrowded and really messy. I did manage to clean a lot of it. I did all the dishes. I have more dishes actually that I have to clean because I made dinner. But for the most part, it's like, that got taken care of. I cleared out part of the fridge. I still need to like sanitize the fridge. But no, I want my kitchen to be like pristine. I don't want a single thing in there that doesn't belong in there. So that is like a goal I have, is to just clean my kitchen. And then hopefully I can clean my bathroom next. And then my room will be clean once that closet is available, so I can put the rest of my shit in there and organize it. I'm trying to be an adult. I'm really trying so hard. And I succeed by like 5% every day. It compounds. And then look at me. I can have people over whenever I want because my house is just clean. And that is the ultimate goal. So yeah, those are my goals for the week. Now, things to look forward to. Again, this is like always my favorite thing to talk about. Excuse me, I have an eyelash in my eye. Don't mind me as I just rub my eye, which I know is like apparently not good for you. But how else am I supposed to get the eyelash out? It's poking me. It's still poking my eye. We're just gonna live like this now. Okay, so things to look forward to. As we know, the holidays are upon us. As of filming, there is a holiday market in the valley. I was driving to the movies like a couple of nights ago, and I saw a sign for it. And if you know me, I love Christmas. Like, probably my favorite holiday ever. My birthday and Christmas are kind of like, they're right there, because it's like Christmas is in December. My birthday is exactly 1 month later. So it's just like a very festive time of year for me. So love that. But yeah, I went to a Christmas tree lighting last year at Loyola Marymount University, LMU, but I don't live near there anymore. Oh my God, this eyelash is like literally killing me. Help. Someone send help. Jesus Christ. What was I saying? But yeah, I don't live near LMU anymore. So I don't think I'll be able to do the Christmas tree lighting there. So I was trying to find stuff like more local to me now that I'm a Valley girl. And I saw this holiday market and I was like, I'm going to go to that. So that is something that Jeffrey and I are doing. And hopefully I can find some cute Christmas something. I always like to get a little trinket when I go to a market. And maybe there'll be some like hot apple cider. There's supposed to be like over 100 vendors at this thing apparently. So I'm pumped. I'm beyond pumped. I'm so excited. And what else? What else do we have coming up? Well, okay, this is where it gets confusing because I'm talking about a holiday market that is happening before you guys see this video because I'm like 2 weeks ahead of y'all right now or behind y'all. Right? Because you're seeing this the week of Thanksgiving. I'm filming this like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. So I have that to look forward to. But when you see this, that would have already happened. So things I have to look forward to the week of Thanksgiving, which is when you're seeing this. This is not confusing at all. we're all on the same page here, right? Yeah, totally. Obviously, Thanksgiving itself is exciting. I am not flying home for Thanksgiving. I am staying here in LA. So I will be spending Thanksgiving with Maple. I already have gotten my Thanksgiving things arranged for what I will be doing. And fun fact, Maple's birthday just so happens to be Thanksgiving this year. She was born on the 27th. So she has that rotating Thanksgiving birthday. And this year is a year where her birthday just is Thanksgiving. So I will be ordering her stuff to make a birthday cake again. Probably I'll do like a birthday cake video at some point. It'll either come out on her birthday or like that weekend or I guess later this week for y'all, depending on when I film it. And yeah, I'm very excited for that. Maple's birthday is always fun. She's going to be 3 this year, which is so disgusting because that means she's going to be an adult. And I'm like, no, you're literally 2 weeks old. Shut the up. Like, I remember when I was able to hold her. She does not let me pick her up anymore. But I remember when I was able to, like, just hold her around like the little bean she was. Like, what the heck, y'all? What the heck? But yeah, so she's gonna be 3 years old, and I'm not gonna cry. I probably will cry, but I'm not gonna cry. And so yeah, we're just gonna spend the day together. We're gonna bake her a cake. We're gonna, maybe put a little party hat on her or something. I'm gonna order her some, like, birthday toys and treats. And then we're just gonna, like, make our Thanksgiving meal, eat it together. I have plans, kind of. I have soft plans. I have plans with her, and then I have plans with other people potentially. We'll see. But no, I am very excited. And then also the fact that it's like, oh, it's Thanksgiving, I get time off, so I'm going to be like off of work for a few days, which will be nice because it'll let me, catch up on things. It'll allow me to clean, to organize, to spend time with her, to work on YouTube. I'm supposed to be filming some stuff with my friend Jamie. Shout out to her. We've talked about it. I'm not sure the exact plans because, again, this is like, I'm like 2 weeks behind. For me, filming, it is not yet the week of Thanksgiving. But yeah, I have some projects coming up that I'm looking to film during the break, so I'm excited for those. Oh my God, also Black Friday. Black Friday is this week. And I will be buying a couch, finally, because if you haven't noticed, I don't got no couch. Like, I don't know if you guys, by the way, this is all the room I have. There's like wall there, wall there, wall there. This is where couch should be. There isn't one because I don't own one because couches are expensive and I'm not made of money. So I'm going to be using that Black Friday sale. Oh, I will be using that Black Friday sale and I will be buying myself a sleeper couch. So when my family, sorry, I hit the camera, when my family, when my friends come to visit, there will actually be somewhere for them. There will actually be somewhere for them to sleep. So Very exciting. And also for when I want to watch TV, I can actually watch TV and not just like stand in front of it and stare like the psychopath that I am. So I am super excited to buy a couch. That is like, ooh, that'll be so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And also just like getting my closet back. I'm really hoping and praying that that happens sooner rather than later. Because I would like to have my closet back. Oh my god, I've been talking for like 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. I really do know how to yap. Anyways, that's it. That's what I've been up to. Those are my goals for the week. And those are the things I have to look forward to. I'm sorry I have like no school updates because I'm a lazy bitch sometimes. And I didn't do school. I didn't do it. So there are no updates other than I didn't do it. So yeah, that's life. Anyways, if you like this video, please like this video. And if you want to see more content like this from me, scripted, unscripted, deranged, or ranged, please hit the subscribe button so I know. And also, I would love to hear from you guys. Please, 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 please comment down below. What are you grateful to be alive, healthy, and thriving for in this season of gratitude, in the season of Thanksgiving, of Maple's birthday, which I argue is a much more important national holiday. I personally don't call it Thanksgiving. I just call it Maple's birthday. But yeah, I want to know, like, what are you guys grateful for? What are you looking forward to this week? Are there any like fun traditions you have? I don't know. I feel like it's so weird. Like we're in such like we're coming into the holidays, so it's like it's chill, but it's also like it's Q4 in the business world, so it's also like, oh my god, like there's so much that like needs to get done. But it's like not that big of a deal. So all good vibes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I love you the most, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.